Son Heung-min plays it short. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart.
Got a shot away! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Quarter of an hour played. And he's in chance! Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Gnabry. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without complication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
He's free, he has got big chance! Goal! Gremio! There is the breakthrough!
Gremio clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Gremio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, great chance! Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Davids. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Vieira. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pullet might just make this. Cafu. Gnabry. Gnabry is flagged offside. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Bullet. And here's the chance to counter. Cafu. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, well played. David Villa looking to add to his goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Corinthians can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's gone for goal. Davis. It's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a little off target.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, just wide.
Bullet nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Cafu. Up towards the front line. Gremio ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Corinthians still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Has a look and plays it forward. Gremio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Corinthians showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Corinthians are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar, camisa 6. Ronaldinho, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 8.
Passes short and sharp.
14.
Corinthians are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kola. Nedved. Now it's Zico. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a shade optimistic. And it's Davis. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And surely now the result beyond doubt. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Premio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal...
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
They're up to 5 corners now. Zico with the short one. And here's Zico. That is lovely. Foot in. Premio have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is some save from Khan! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Barcola. Now it's Messi. Drogba. David Villa. Now Mbappe. Great ball of Maradona. Can he put it away? Now, what about a counter-attack? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Zico. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Maradona. Always onto this. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Now who's going to be first to this? And there goes the final whistle. Corinthians were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just remember... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So that's got things underway. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to... Messi! Oh, it's come loose. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Cafu. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. McAllister. And the shot! Victoria! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he thumps it clear. He's back in possession and ready to go again. Cucurella. Mbappe. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Might want to be careful there.
Mbappe. Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the clearance is short. Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min driving forward. Look at the space here. Now it's Messi. And through to the goalkeeper. Rodri gets across and deals with it. Spread it left. Musiala. Aimed in towards the centre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus has created one goal already. Now it's Nakamura.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Shot a goal! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Little pass back. Hit into the middle. It's a goal kick. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Messi. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substituição.
So it's back to business. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Hullet. Son Heung-min. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Victoria come out of the tunnel having... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Beckham. Musiala given the lift of his goal. Now it's Foden. That's going to go a long way. Mateus. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ball played for Zico. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Beckham. Cafu. Beckham. And here's Bellingham. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi, Rodri gets a foot in here. Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Gets a good foot in there. Cucurella. Cafu. Oh, good read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Beckham. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Played back in. Zico. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Deftly done. The less said about that pass, the better. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Musiala, Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zico. Oh, and he's through the middle. Real chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Victoria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well. And
can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Beckham.
de camisa 11.
Over to the left.
Neymar. Camisa 9.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Cantona. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Collier. This is intriguing. Got a shot away. Victoria, goal! And they're back in front. Gorgeous, just Gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Zico! Cucurella with a fine tackle.
Vittoria probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Bastoni cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Collar gets flagged offside. Haaland. Thuram is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Vittoria leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's away we go then. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cafu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what? Tries a shot! Vieira getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good... Just the keeper and Cruyff! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Vieira cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cafu. And claimed it back swiftly. Has a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pirlo picks it up from the goal kick. Cafu. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Messi goes for a lob. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he welcomes it in. And that has sent him sprawling. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Davids. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. Messi.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bayern Munich have their third corner. Oh, sweet feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eto'o looking to run onto it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bayern Munich looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Messi. That's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared. And that's another good win of the ball. Eto'o. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vieira. Davids. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Real chance here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayern Munich head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. There's the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cruyff fiddles it through. It's Eto'o! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to fit.
Son Heung-min! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cafu. Very nicely done. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great ball, and he's in.
Kohler really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice interception, well timed.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Eto'o with the foul. And they've got rid.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they can break here. Eto'o is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Messi. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Cafu. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. And Messi! They're going to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Eto'o. Interesting ball. There's the hit! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 2.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum.
There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Can he put it away? It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can...
Big header! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Foden, well, he was given the time and route.
And this is Cruyff. Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Viene sostituito.
There's going to be another change here.
Numero 8.
Casemiro coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Colère.
minuti di recupero.
Foden, he's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
The pass has gone astray.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is...